Hello, all K-pop fans around the world. My name is Ashley. 안녕하세요, K-pop fan 여러분. 제 이름은 애슐리입니다. I'm here today to talk about the newest hit by Blackpink called Pink Venom. And to those of you who have watched my previous videos, I've been gone for almost 4 years, and I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel even though there were no new videos in quite a while. And I want to say that I'm sorry because I said I'd be back with a video about BTS, and that was a really long time ago. But I want you to know that I'm fully back and I plan to continue to create new videos and really stick around this time. So thank you for revisiting my channel, and I promise I won't let you down. And to those of you who are watching my video for the first time, welcome! I know that really good English translations of K-pop songs pop up almost instantly, but there are definitely things that get lost in translation and expressions you wouldn't be able to fully understand without the cultural background. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you understand those expressions that didn't really make sense to you, perhaps because you were missing the cultural background or because the translations weren't really that accurate. Hopefully, I can help you understand the songs you love and maybe with your Korean studies as well. I'm really excited to be back, and without much further ado, let us start talking about Pink Venom. So they're back with a new song after nearly 2 years, and it starts with the sound of 검은고, which is a type of Korean traditional musical instrument. Now, it has been a while since a major artist put in the sound of a traditional musical instrument in their song. The last I remember is 서태지. So that was really refreshing. So let's get right into the lyrics. I won't go through every line with you since, as I already said, many of the English translations are already really good. So I'm mostly going to talk about things that you might have been curious about or lyrics with some hidden meanings. Well, right now, I'm going to talk about some lyrics that I had some questions about myself, and they were explained by some Korean fans. Now, this interpretation, I must tell you, is somewhat controversial because it insinuates Blackpink is dissing another girl band in their song. But I'm just telling you that this is how some people are interpreting it. So in the beginning of the song, it says 팝콘이나 챙겨, which means just get your popcorn. And then 껴들 생각 말고, which means don't think about getting involved. Or some translations say don't think about cutting in. 끼어들다 could mean both to get involved or to cut in, and it would depend on how it's used. But if the lyrics do mean what some fans are saying, then I'd say getting involved would be a more accurate interpretation. Here's why. So you might wonder what that popcorn reference is about, and some people are saying that they're referring to the popular girl band Twice, because Twice is a spokesmodel for CGV, which is the largest movie complex franchise in Korea, and Twice even has their own popcorn combo called the Twice Combo Set. Now that might seem like a stretch, but hear me out, it doesn't stop there.
I talk the talk, runways I walk, 눈 감고 pop.
It goes on to say, I talk that talk, runways I walk, walk. Another line says, 눈 감고 pop. 눈 감고 means with your eyes closed, and then it says 1 by 1, then 2 by 2. So the latest album released by Twice is called Between 1 and 2. And their main title was called Talk That Talk. And Nayeon, who is a member of Twice, released her first solo titled Pop just last May. But one has to wonder, why would Blackpink want to make that kind of references to Twice? So some fans are definitely denying it, but it does seem kind of curious. And that's why I said 껴들 생각 말고 would mean getting involved if Blackpink were in fact dissing Twice, because it would mean this ain't your party. Don't think about getting involved in this game that we bring. Anyway, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Another expression I want to talk about is 안 봐도 척. 안 봐도 척. which comes immediately after 눈 감고 pop pop. I noticed that some websites have translated as pretend you're not looking because of the word 척, but that couldn't be more wrong. It's true the word 척 can mean pretending. For example, if I say 뭐뭐 하는 척하다, it means pretend to be doing something. So if it says 안 보는 척, it would mean pretend not to look. But that's not how it's used here. It says 안 봐도 척, and 안 봐도 means without looking. And this 척 is not the word meaning pretend. It's a whole other thing. And it is what we call grammatically a mimetic word, which is a word that describes emotion or a situation. It's kind of like onomatopoeia, which is words that describe sounds, like meow or boom or bow wow. But like I said, a mimetic word describes emotion or a situation and not sounds. The Korean language is very rich in these words, and they're basically non-existent in English. So I can only tell you in what situations this word is used. So we use 척 when we want to talk about a situation where you realize something with only a small hint. So if I say 그렇게 말하면 척 하고 알아들어야지, it means if I say that, you should 척 understand. So in the song, it said 안 봐도 척, so it means I know even without looking. This 척 is a very Korean concept, and I'm sure it'll pop up in many other songs or dramas that I'll be covering in the future. Let's talk about something else.
자, 오늘 밤이야. 자, 오늘 밤이야.
By the way, she's so pretty, right? Anyway, she starts by saying 자, 오늘 밤이야. So 오늘 means today, 밤 means night. So 오늘 밤이야 means it is tonight. But what about 자? What does this 자 mean? It's something that Korean people say usually when we're introducing something, like 자, here's dinner, or 자, you can eat this, or it could be like 자, you can sign here. So it could be translated as here or here you go in English, but the word doesn't actually have that meaning. It's just used in those situations. Tricky, huh? I know. Because I'm a native Korean speaker, I've never pondered over these things. And now that I do, as I make my videos, I realize all the more that Korean is not a very straightforward language, which is why I'm here telling you about these things. Now this is the last thing I'm going to talk about today, guys. Towards the end of the song, it says 뭐 아니면 도. The song says 도 아니면 뭐 instead of 뭐 아니면 도, but the original expression is 뭐 아니면 도. It seems like the songwriter has changed the original expression a bit. 아니면 means or, which some websites have translated as this or that, but it actually means all or nothing. But where does this expression come from? It comes from a Korean traditional game called 윷놀이, and 놀이 means game in Korean. Up until like 20-30 years ago, lots of people played it on national holidays, like the New Year's or Chuseok, but I feel like not as many people play it anymore. So it's like our version of Monopoly, and instead of rolling a dice, we throw these short sticks called 윷, hence the name 윷놀이, the 윷 game. The 윷 only has 2 sides, but because we throw 4 of them, there are 5 different possibilities. There's 도, which means you advance 1 on the board, 개, that means 2, 걸, which means 3, 윷, meaning 4, and finally 모, which means you can advance 5 steps, which is the most you can go in a single turn. So you get the picture, right? 모 아니면 도. 모 or 도 means either you go all the way or you don't go at all, which of course 도 isn't 0 technically. It means 1, but you know what I mean. Then there's something called 백도, but that's getting in too deep. You'll learn about that when you actually play 윷놀이. So, I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. And if you did, please like my video, share with your friends who also love K-pop. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to watch the upcoming video. Next time, I'm gonna be back with a very overdue video on BTS, for real this time, so I really hope to see you again. If you leave comments about K-pop songs or Korean dramas you want me to cover, I'll try and cover them for you. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. 다음 비디오에서 또 만나요. Bye!